Hello and welcome back to Age of Wonders 4. We are continuing on with our spooky ghosts. They've got a little ghost vibe to them right now. We've got the ethereal wards, but we're moving up the tech tree. We've finally kind of dug ourselves out of the hole of dealing with a constant invasion of derelict workshops. We managed to break the workshop that was down here. We managed to break the bandits that were up here. We have our two cities, Purgatory and Tempolis. But we are still being invaded by a bunch of golden golems, ironclads, and other misfits. Our armies are... they're okay. We have a lot of heroes. We don't have as many armies as we should because our economy is like taking a very long time to roll up. But we have some like nearby allies. We're in a couple of wars, but they're not like directly with us. They're mostly with other people fighting other people, and we're just allied into it. Our goal today is to take out Lucerna, which is our promise of paradise, as well as dealing with this great bird nest. And there's another derelict workshop right down here that one of these armies belongs to. We ended on an intern. Let's begin on an intern and dive on in. Shaker points out an incredible thing for all of you who are watching this on YouTube. We just hit 1 million views on the channel this morning, which is a huge milestone and very big, very exciting. I would love to do something to celebrate it. So if there's something you want to see as a 1 million view celebration, let me know in the comments. And, well, maybe we do something special for you. Maybe we do something a little bit special. I keep forgetting that we're playing on simultaneous turns and turns just happen. Let's grab a monolith. That'll help us fix our terrible mana issue. We got arcane battlements coming down here. All right, you guys are basically healed. So we've got a 900 and a 1200 point army, and we've got 16. Let's get rid of this 900. I probably have to fight this. No, we don't. Oh my God. We're finally at the point where we're not just instantly dying. We're going to dive into the base here. So we have a turn to heal. Grab a couple of level ups. We're going to grab, whenever there's units, HP reaches 33% or lower, he gains steadfast. So gets to basically become a berserker, but a controlled berserker. Brian the Messiah is going to grab Vicious Killer and Will Breaker. Will help him bring out more of those corrupt souls. I'd love to grab this Pilgrim's Passage here as well, so we could get some blessed souls. They count as spooky ghosts, but they're the nice kind of spooky ghosts. Let's keep cooking. You're gonna blow up that farm ruin and then hopefully come for that quarry. You are, which means I can spend another turn here. We failed to get these 3 conduits, but I don't think there's a penalty for that. We unlock virtuous spirits. Legions of Zeal would be incredible. You got arcane conduits. All of this stuff should be buffed, but it's all blown up at the moment. You're a mine. You're a quarry? We could slap a circle of zealotry down. I don't know what's really going to do a lot for us. A bit of draft, a bit of city stability. Unit deployment location. I feel like I'd rather have that out further. It looks like Lucerna is also sending us another Astral Siphoner army. You know what? Let's just heal for a turn. I think you're gonna... Let's go with the Tavern. And then Virtuous Spirit's gonna cost 250 mana. Yuck. Don't love that. Oh, he's sieging me. Majorly unexpected on that front. Don't want any of those. You've got the monolith. Farmers Guild. Let's go straight for the Town Hall level 3, because then we can finally start putting out Paladins. Paladins and Architects. That'll get us into tier 3 units, which is going to make a world of difference for us. So, Hot Tub Stream wearing a Maple Leaf jersey? I don't know about that. Cat appearance compilation video. We have been getting a lot of those posted on the old Discord. Why is everyone giving me a trade proposal? Sheer vision. Okay. Open borders. Okay. Make peace. You're not going to be mad at me for that, are you? Doesn't look like it. These guys made a defensive pact. Wow, I really did not expect that. She hates me. But she mostly hates me because of this rivalry. Also the double minor justification war. War has ended. Alignment has changed to good. Well, that's kind of nice. I don't mind that at all. It would go viral, the hot tub stream. Spawn is pretty cursed for your build. Almost no conduits. Yeah, we've been really having a conduit problem. We do have a mana node down here. And I don't know, man. Once we get Lucerna, things might open up a little bit. But yeah, we've been really struggling for conduits. How's this look? 16 versus 12. We also get battlements. Taking that. I'm taking that. Rebuild, 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 rebuild. The mine can stay broken for a moment. Our wizard can pick up elemental gateway. Why not? Yeah, why not? Incredible. Oh, yo, that tavern money didn't get refunded. That's kind of annoying. Farm, forester, 2 turns. So I'm going to build a granary and it's going to get boosted. This guy's going to try to break that mine. I'm going to wait a moment here just to keep healing so that this is easier. Defensive pact. Interesting. So she now has alliances and defensive pacts with both of my allies. No, sorry. She has defensive pacts with both of my allies. I would love to get on better terms with her. Unfortunately, my ally, my primary ally, keeps getting defensive pacts with... The computer's making a lot more defensive pacts than normal in this campaign. It's something I'm sort of feeling. A vibe they're kind of putting out. All right. Sign of the Vanguard, Aftermath. This is shock units get very fast, but do less damage. 231 mana. We are going to have Tyrant Knights. Here's the thing, I guess, is like damage is not really our most important thing. This could be very good. I just don't know if I want to afford 231 mana right now to buy it. I'm just thinking like our Tyrant Knights are more about killing the morale of troops than they are about doing damage, so to speak. So if they could get to the back lines easier. Yeah, I'm gonna take this. We're gonna fight these dweebs as well. Oh, my fairy. That's a good unit. Timer Knights have 48 movement anyway. They might. They are mounted. Would be great if we could tie the UI visual to specific rulers so we could play dragons with the dragons theme, Oathsworn with Ways of War, and so on without going to settings. Oh yeah, okay. I was gonna say you can just go to settings and you can change it, but that would be a neat option. Just have it automatically applied. Turn. You're a wizard. You're a wizard. You are a wizard. You are my big bad charger. Oh yeah, we don't have a lot of a back line here. I'm seeing the problem. I'm starting to see the problem here. Let's give you that affinity. You're actually the warlock, so we'll put that guy there. You there. I'm gonna heal you. I'd rather that morale be on their ruler or their awakener. But I'd rather cast a spell than not cast a spell. And then everyone else here is fine. Dishonest wizards. Lousy, dishonest wizards. Deal damage to target enemy and 2 others within 3 hexes. Out of range. Outrageous. Magic missile. These are all fighters. None of them are chargers. I'm a charger. Did you have pull, guys? Hold the line. Oh, the second wind. That was cheeky. Wow, you were getting slamboed. Damn, dude took some damage. Hi.
By the power of Bezos, I banish the ads.
Jared, thank you so much for 14 months. I am much obliged, good sir. We got to get some morale down, baby. Actually, this guy has low morale. What? That's interesting. I've never seen that happen like that. I clicked Hex a Broken Spirit because I wanted to switch what I was casting, and it cast it on him instead. Now, I am really afraid he's going to get killed there, but thankfully this guy has to charge strike me. So I might be okay. Those are all going to do AoE, so why don't we just blast this guy? And then... You know what? Give him the double blast. I could fall back here and charge with you, but the problem is that I would love to do this lightning strike. I am also realizing you currently have that to cast. So I have to shut him down. How do I do this? All right, great. So that guy's dead, which means we can charge the Awakener, which means the Awakener won't do massive AoE damage to me. Fantastico. Here's a great question. Can I taunt him? Well, I can try and then fail. I guess I could do something like put a mark of invulnerability. I don't have any mana. Give him a bit more defense. Yeah. Okay. That's not too bad. This guy is an absolute chunk lord. I'm really enjoying him right now. I don't have any heals for you, and that is a concern. I'm gonna cast that. Hitting my own hero doesn't really matter. I need to get this guy out of here, and I am worried about that attack of opportunity. Take that. Now you can flee to here. Cast a Hexabroken Spirit on him. You can hit him with a Steel Blast. Well, let's move you there. '50s. Missing a graze. Okay. That guy can't get in. Yeah, okay, so he's safe. What's he most likely to do? He's going to do still a lot of damage, so I'm going to take this 25% chance to kill. Missed. Ooh. Okay. I think that Astral Summoner was going to do such a total beatdown there. Deals damage to adjacent enemies and then teleports to a target hex. Sick. Elemental Gateway. Steel Blast. Grazed. God damn it. You're going to charge this guy. Big damage. Can you do Crushing Morale? Or Crushing Anguish, whatever it's called. All right. That went decent. I didn't realize I lost my Tide Spirit. It was so close to evolving. You know what? I'd rather keep the Electroshock Autumn Fairy anyway, so... A Fiend Slaying Lance. I can't imagine that's better than your Vengeful Retort. Does look pretty badass. No, does significantly less damage though. Oh my god. Oh, we did it. We did it. We killed everything that was attacking us. We've succeeded in removing the immediate threats. We've picked up Zeal. Oh my god, and now we can pick up Doom Herald. So Doom Herald is finally, we're going to start doing morale damage now, which is like the crux of this build.
Shadow to shadow not only brings disquiet,
I want all of these.
but also carries the promise of your arrival. Dim the light of your enemy's spirits. Shroud them in despair.
I don't really have the mana for Corrupt Souls right now, so let's go Joy Softeners first. Low population revealed. Free cities are rare. That makes sense. A Mount Merchant. Celestial Griffins and Unicorns. Ooh, a Chariot Mount. I'll think about buying that. This is my tank, who I've not reset the skills of. Warding Aura, Lightning Strike, Zealous Shield of Faith, Soul Draining Frost. Actually going to give you Shield of Faith. And I'm going to make you resistant. And you know what? We have Empowered by Magic, so I feel like warded... Not warded. I feel like Reinforced Armor is the way to go here. Oh my god, and we have a tier 3 city. We can actually buy Paladins and Architects. It's all coming up Millhouse, baby. You know what? Let's grab an Armory, especially since it's boosted. Friendship. So I have 6 turns of minus 100, and I have 5 turns of minus 200. I don't know about this. It's gonna be like a hard one to get around. You guys are at war. That's actually a good war for us. And you guys are at war. That's a good war for us. Shoot, I should really grab that Pilgrim's Passage. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna need to turn the heal here anyway. Or 2. So let's go for the Pilgrim Passage. Oh, man. Double click the same spell will cast it on itself. Yeah, I'm not quite sure because I had Summon Corrupt Soul selected, and then I think I looked at him and then clicked the other soul. I really don't know what triggered that effect, but I would like to do more investigation into it. All right, you guys are healing one more turn. You're 800. So the question is do I try to like get rid of some of these guys to take the Pilgrim Passage? They're fully healed. I can just move there. Like, I could probably replace the Cultivator with, say... one of these casters. Casper Doomspirit asks for an audience. You are currently a shepherd. Oh, you're the one I wanted to change. You could be a lawbringer. Pragmatic leader, that's pretty good. Or a crusader would give you preacher, faithful and zeal. Honestly, I feel like most of our units are going to have Faithful and Zeal anyway, so I'm going to give you Lawbringer. You're ready to annex more provinces. If I take this, I can take Mirror Fields. It's going to upset that vassal, but I don't really care about that. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, that guy just returned? I think so, yeah. Okay. Realm settings are we playing on? It's on random, yeah. Death casting, surface start. We have a... This is what we know so far. Scarred Divide, Blessed Fields, Frostling Influence, surface start, death casting, volcanic eruptions, distrusting locals, low population. Chaotic Influence is one of these. And then we don't know what the other two are. An infestation up here is sending an invasion force. Okay, that's really annoying. I don't care about that. We've unlocked magic materials. That should be really nice because we don't have any magic materials right now. Let's grab the market here for sure. Let's pop into Pilgrim Passage and see how bad it is. 12 hundo. 199 to avoid it. Yeah, like I could replace a Guardian. I could replace like 3 of these guys. They're gonna need to heal up another tick. I don't want to go in there low strength, so... I definitely want to cast Legion of Zeal. So waiting a turn for that is a good idea. You got the armory built. I got a lot of foresters in this city. I guess because the lever spring scales off foresters. You scale off conduits and you scale off of anything. Honestly, a smith guild in the capital is not a bad choice. 12 mana upkeep for Legion of Zeal. Dude, we are so mana poor. Okay, a free city declares war on me. That's a good war for us. I will try to destroy that bird nest. You're ready to annex more stuff. I love to see that. Let's actually hold on to this point, because if I take Pilgrim's Passage right now, I'm going to want it. Yeah, that's a bit of extra strength. Let's not be condemned in this fight, because we're up against an Astra and a Shrine of Smiting. Wow. 1181 versus 1180. That's pretty good. He's got 2 Lightbringers, 2 Titans as well. Jesus. I don't know how I feel about this. Let's give it a try. Yeah, that looks correct. Those Lightbringers could really screw me. Hex cone. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. Let's go like this. That should bait that Astra in. Tack, 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 tack. You go there. You're probably going to sit in the back. Okay. Skeletons. Unexpected. I thought they would have came after me there. Cannot route due to low morale. Any other units route due to low morale? You guys can. Convert is like a huge problem in this fight for me. I might just wait. Yeah, see, the problem is he's going to come in here and he's going to cast Divine Sundering and he's going to hit every single one of my people for 50 damage. So I think I have to split up the army. Oof, this is nasty. I don't have a lot of mana, so like one of my thoughts is I'm probably going to need conjure elementals to deal with these guys once they start converting my troops. Honestly, I don't know if this is a fight I can even win right now. Okay. You can de-dominate that, but you're gonna get struck with a Radiant Strike. But that's probably your correct option. Certainly, let's do that. You can get on top of him. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do this. The question I'm wondering right now is, should I actually drop something like a static shield on my hero? really wish I could get these front guys. And the chance that it locks that Astra in place. Alternatively, do I move? And then cast something like Mark of Invulnerability so that this guy doesn't just nuke me from orbit. You can't cast that in zone of control, right? Okay. So I could actually summon on you to stop that. Only problem is that Astra is going to do so much damage to me here. And there's 2 Titans. I have to do this. There's no question about it. That was a graze, which is incredible. That's a game changer for me. That's still a kill, though. So I think we have to cast Mark of Invulnerability on our hero right now. Do these guys despawn? Yes, they do. So let's do a lightning chain evocation. Certainly nobody here is going to have low morale. This Guardian can't move because he's already gone. If I make this guy invulnerable, then this guy's going to get nuked. I have a taunt here, and I'm wondering if I should be using it. You're actually the only guy I can taunt, so why not? Especially because he can't get to me. So that'll just keep him busy. $20 damage, 20 damage. Diseased, Willbreaker, morale drain, Willbreaker, morale drain. This has a chance of disease, but only a 65 chance of hitting. I think that's worth it. Raised, disease resist. Okay, I guess it wasn't. Oh, man. 48 damage and burning. Probably RIP Casper Doomspirit. You cast your AoE to blind and burn. You move and then do a mass heal with Grace. You do that nuke. And you dominate my archers. That's really annoying. Those archers are Titan Slayers. I really need those to deal with the Titans. Got no healers in this crowd. Also a bit of a problem. Anybody have low morale? No, no, no. Undominated. All right, that's Shrine of Smiting is my next biggest threat. That could have been worse. Grace. This Astra can fly, so he's just going to go wherever the hell he wants, no matter what I do. These guys are chargers. So I think probably shutting them down. As much as I can. Can this guy do that Divine Sundering again? He totally can. don't know. That Astra's taking a lot of damage here. Both of those guys just used their AoEs, but if I go here... Tack, 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 tack. All three of those guys will get hit by an Astra attack. If I go here... Also basically the same deal. So at least get rid of their grace. You could charge me for 25. You could charge me for 22. This has to be cast on him. I think that kills me again. Ooh. I'm just trying to get another body in here that they might focus on. Yeah, flaming sword. Takes a huge hit to move away from me. Oh, and then he AoEs them. Oh my god, he fumbled. He did not. F me, dude. You summon a skeletal polearm and the skeletal polearm kills me? That's raw. That is raw dogged. Massive heal here. And a +5 strength. I can get rid of him. I might have to. You got Giant Slayer. 63. You can only hit one guy, and it's him. Crit. Love that. I love that for us. Magic missile. You're really just in here to buy time. Can this guy hit me? It's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. So close. All of my guys just became distracted around that shrine of smiting. Braised. Nice. Okay. Killed. 2 got shots out of Titans. 70%. We'll take those. We miss. Ah, this guy's a combat summon, but he is not a combat summon. He was going away. So we actually do need to focus him down. That's fine. You only have 1 more turn of life left anyway. Get rid of the Titan. Counter. He moves and summons. You're trying to kill my caster again, which I don't really appreciate. You're in defensive mode? That seems like shenanigans. Stab. Fervor. Dude, that heal, Battle Sane heal is crazy. I'm actually going to go for that skeleton because then I can kill him with this. He's locked into place. So either he fights me or he does nothing. Morale very low. Magic missile. 100% Titan bow. Come on and slam. He hits me. I hit back. I hit him again. I don't know if this was worth it, but it's what we decided to do. 6 turns of 68 mana per turn. And an astral boon. I'm going to take that. Technically, I have 1 army now. Oh no, I have a little tiny army here too. So you're a wizard, and a guy. I have no frontliners. But you know what I have? Access to paladins. Bend Broken Will. You're going to take morale resistance or weaken. I'm going to give you weaken because I'd like for you to take defensive master. So I just lost a bunch of heroes. But I already have the crypt. So I could actually resurrect these guys. The only problem is it's going to cost me 350 mana. How much is it to recruit new guys? 400. Well, you make my life more difficult. I see the problem. At least it wasn't a wipe, no. And it does give us a Pilgrim's Passage, which is a conduit for 1. But it's also Blessed Souls, which we could start getting from here. I should recruit that Guardian, probably. That's fine. We'll get that money back. Stocky Highborns. Oh, yeah, that was from Lucerna. This is a Mork, which, like, I'm half tempted to keep. Like, I could raise her and she'd be very, very good. She certainly looks like she could become a ghost. I'll sell off you. I don't like losing my mana upkeep, but I'm kind of desperate to get some more troops in here. Let's just recruit a paladin for now. I don't know what that noise was. Infestation is sending another Derelict Workshop army. We've unlocked Joy Siphoners. Poo poo poo. Cause Despair is not bad for us. But I think Fanatical Workforce is the better choice for right now. You got a marketplace. I can build doom depth trenches for each alignment level below neutral. -5 stability. Honestly, I think a tavern is probably the better choice for you at the moment. So we'll have to see how that goes. Could spend that Imperium on the 1,000 mana. You know what, dude? That is actually a really good call. Excellent advice. Because then I can get both of these guys back right away. Excellent, excellent, excellent advice. So now I have a defender, an elementalist, a warlock. They still need another frontliner, and you still need another frontliner. Ooh, you also got your signature skill, which is going to be Adept of Astral, and we're going to take Bolstering Evasion, believe it or not. Lucerna has sent another war party. They forged an alliance. Mysticarium has gone to war with us. Okay. This guy's like, I will do more treaties. That's going to be a hard decline for me, dog. You're up to 320. But you're in the void. So I'd love to form a friendship with her, seeing as she's allied to all my allies. And also, like, if I have an allegiance of you, and you, I can just sit in the back and get a magic victory. Like, I'm not threatened if that happens. If I have a full ally protecting all of my borders, that would put me in an incredible position to win the game. This is a very unjust war. Because I have trespassed in your domain many, many times. And you have fabricated a complicated plot. Now it's a regular unjust war. I can't do this because minus 40% Imperium is incredibly brutal. So we're going to wait a turn for that. All right, you got that paladin coming down. You're working on that. You're working on that. With all this extra mana, I can also cast either of these. Let's start with Virtuous Spirit. That's a Horn God, if ever I've seen one. Oh, you're dead now. Misled Halheim. Okay. Your hero, Ager the Adept, says, do I still want to be a Lawbringer? Oh, elitist. I want you to be an elitist. You were denounced. I have to settle this other transgression with you. 360. If I wait one more turn, I can settle that. You want a sheer vision? I'll take that deal. And I'm also going to ask you for an alliance. Hornward and Mysticarium. So sorry, we're going to wait one more turn on you. We're waiting on that paladin. I'd love it if I could get this smith skilled up in time, because it would give me like +1 starting rank on him. But I just don't foresee that happening anytime soon. So you guys are just going to actually wait. The Mirror Crest. which allows you to unlock Lithuanian units. Unfortunately, nowhere near me. Here comes that invasion force. There is my Palejandro. In the wrong army, though. Okay. $800, $900. Nice. Okay, that guy actually fought that Horned God on the way, which I think was the invasion army that was maybe coming to get me. So that really worked out in our favor. Opposing alignments. Are you evil? You are. We're going to take Justified Wars, and then I might not have to pay for this. In fact, now I have a minor bonus. And I tell you what, I bet if I settle this... Oh, they won't sell it. Okay, but we at least have a minor here. I'm being pillaged by accursed fiends in the north. Okay. I also have to take this mirror field before Magnaford does, because they will fight me for that. You got a bounty for that derelict workshop, for something else. For Magnaford? Okay. You're still in the void. So that's great. At least I get to keep like 350 bucks. What do you need? I think I'm actually just going to track population here. That'll boost the town hall, which is probably what I'll build. 3 foresters, 2 quarries. There's a gold mine down here. Let's put a quarry on that. And then we'll ascend you. And honestly, I have enough to make another paladin here. We're actually doing pretty good in economy. That being said, we have like 3 heroes in a single army, which is kind of ridiculous, but baby steps, babies. What did we unlock here? Teleporters. Crush this army. Tier 4 bow. And a vampire spider mount. Now, nobody is a ranger right now. Short spear. That disables mounts? Interesting. Nobody can use that spider either, but we'll work on that. Let's grab this Lover's Spring before I lose it to these guys. So now I can also pick up this wonder. There's 2 bronze wonders up here I need. Unfortunately, they're just going to take us a little bit to get to. We're going to apply this race transformation to the virtuous spirits, giving us clouds, completing our, well, not completing, but adding on to our spooky look. We'll grab Joy Siphoners next. And then you're both just going to sit here and heal for 1 turn, and we're going to start marching. Am I good enough to fight Lucerna? No. Am I good enough to clear out the mirror fields, the Lover's Spring, and deal with this invasion at 1,600 points? Just barely. So you know what? We actually have to deal with that first. Otherwise, my economy is going to just go right back down the pits again. Lucerna wants this body, but they can't have it. Gigantism revealed. Marauder units gain super growth. Finally done with creating the faction. The new actions take a lot of time. Toll of Seasons on a first run hits hard. Yeah, Toll of Seasons is a pretty nasty one. it can be quite hard to deal with the surprises that it throws out. Fanatical workforce. Knowledge per hero defeated in combat is a really nice ability, but only when we have heroes to kill. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Interesting. Declaration of friendship. And I'm going to give you a wizard spawn. Just in case, I'm going to keep that. It's always good to have grievances. In case something explodes, you know? But this basically means, with the three of them on good terms with me right now, and on good terms with each other, I feel pretty confident in our setup. I'm still making money, so I should be making more paladins. Those paladins also build extremely fast because of our Smith's Guild. Cruel weaponry, 30% damage against low morale or worse. Corrupt souls. I want both of these. Let's grab cruel weaponry though, because it's on discount. You like that I have a lot of alliances, and you like that I have a common friend. You gave me even better friendship. Ooh. That doesn't look like a good time. That doesn't look like a good time at all. 600, 600, 600, 600, 300. Okay, at least the computer is having trouble making decent armies. This also does not look like a good time. This is going to suck to fight. I'm going to take that trade. Because I have the mana to bring you back to life. And I felt like I was going to lose something in that battle, so losing a hero is a pretty decent trade-off. So you're my warlock. When any enemy units fumbles, this guy gains 5 max HP. What else do we have here? Bolstering evasion, resistance, sundering, keeper's marker, incorruptible spirit. On a warlock, keeper's mark could be really good. Let's grab that. Also gives you faithful, so you're a little bit cheaper. Chance of weakening. Weakening, status resistance, disenchanting magic, infectious affliction. Yeah, let's go feed on this spear. I feel like we really need an archer. Our elementalist also levels up. That's nice. We'll do evocation steel, 50% extra damage. I'd like to start getting an item forge soon. I don't know why I'm going south with these units. I need to be going north and clearing out these 2 spots. I just picked up a vampire spider, so I don't think I'm going to buy a chariot mount after all. I will spend 12 gold to rush that, though. Give me an extra 10. Give me an extra $10 reduce. And I tell you what, I'm going to put stone walls on you, and I'm going to rush that. Why not? Sounds like hell, no space, hard infestations, toll of seasons, fewer city-states. And the Ashen War, so you have a ton of dragons roaming around. That's a tough one. Crafted items you can do on a run can be obtained as rewards for the next run. Is there no way to see what items are open for that? I think when you go into the item forge, because there's different drop downs now, and so I think you can select one that just says Pantheon, and it'll show effects from previous other sections. Ooh, look, Lucerna has built all the way out here. That's good for us. I can't really show it because we don't have the effect right now. I don't know what Joy Stealers looks like. I think it turns your skin darker, purple maybe. We build that. So you're going to come up here. You're going to have to spend a turn healing. You're going to come up here. Spend a turn healing. You know what? I want that item forge, so why don't we get working on it? 165 with you now. Excellent, dudes. Excellent. This is like a chaotic influence map too. You're not quite fully healed. Neither are you, and those are your tanks. So I'm gonna let you, I'm gonna let you both heal one more turn. You got an extra paladin. Can we get an architect down here? Trade proposal. You become a vassal. Decline. Friendship? No, that one's not so great for us. Derelict Workshop down here is sending an invasion. Oh. I feel like somebody had a bounty up for that. Damn, you lost a city. Yeah, that city's got a really... Look at the size of this Astral Rift. My God. That's huge. That guy owns so much territory. I'm going to cast Incarnate Merc because we don't have that up yet. And it would be a good spell to have. Your advisors mentioned Templist's costly plans to import food. You contact the governor, Brian the Messiah. I know what you mean to discuss, and you can be proud. Order affinity check. For 6 turns, we get city stability and gold. I could take good alignment here. I don't know that we are good, though. And I certainly don't want to lose gold per turn. Nice. For 6 turns, city stability and 30 gold per turn. We'll put the affinity mark on these troops. I'm just realizing as well, our light elemental has leveled up to a light spirit. So now he also gets brilliant phase. And I think his heal is stronger now as well. Yep. He's going to hit up this lover spring. Yeah, we'll go blind. We majorly outnumber them, so. Unfortunately, I can't afford that nymph. Gold, food, or a nymph with curious. Nah, man, we have really good support units. I'm actually just going to take the food. Give me that extra growth. And you're going to hit up these mirror fields. We're going to take this 70% arcane knowledge check. Astral Crisis. 2-to-1 fight. You know what? I'm okay with that. Losing a cultivator. We're about to get architects, so we receive 282 mana. We can get a bunch of city stability, a bunch of gold, a turn of knowledge, or a bit of Imperium. Good question. take the Imperium. You know what? There's always good uses for Imperium. Well, and that'll be it for now. I'll see what I should use this Imperium for is probably absorbing these guys. They're both out of range until we upgrade the city. That's hilarious. All right. Well, we scale off Foresters the best, so. Walked right by that food stash without picking it up. You're going to grab that Architect. And honestly, I should probably replace this Guardian with Paladin as well. And I should probably split this army up. Start splitting this army up. We finally have an item forge. I guess let's grab blacksmith. Stunning bash. You're gonna grab. I think we're gonna take defensive master and then immortal spirit. As much as I like the idea of smite, I love the idea of never dying. Especially as a spooky ghost. Because then I can just like suicide bomb that hero in all the time. And that feels like a particularly good idea. Oh yeah, we were talking about the item build. So I think, yeah, if you go into blueprints, you can now say Pantheon. Oh no, this is Pantheon unlocks. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know. I guess they just have a chance of showing up. Oh, I literally have no essence whatsoever here. Prelude of Doom. Yeah, okay. I need a bunch of money for this town hall upgrade. So let's grab the wizard tower for now. Huh. I literally can't get that academy. You count as a conduit. You count as a farm. Unless I get a building that counts as knowledge, I can't get the academy unlock. Great Bird Nest is invading. That's invading. Okay. Receive a trade proposal for a teleporter pact for... Take the mana. This is not a defensive war. He is at war with a bunch of my friends. See, what I would like to do is I would like to get out of the other wars. Whew. So that I could get this war with major justification. But it don't look like that gonna happen anytime soon. Grab that food, and then you're gonna come down here. Okay, so what is this right now? We got 2 melee, we got a support. We got a wizard, a third melee, and a warlock. So let's get that melee guy out of there. Maybe. Need more troops, but I cannot afford them. Eight mana for cruel weaponry. Ooh, sick. Our paladin swords turned purple with that. They turned purple, but they did not stay purple. Wonder if Legions of Zeal is overriding it. Yeah. Purple swords. Purple spears. Not purple bows. Darn. Well, I'd rather the purple sphere swords, so. Is it cheating that one of your first drops is 40% more damage against dragons? No, that's very, very good. Very lucky. Would like to toggle some artifacts you created to be in the pool of possibilities rather than trash that gives me umbral malady immunity. Yeah, I think it's just meant to be like you have a slight chance of it showing up. But it's not like a crazy huge chance. All right, you three dweebs can now march down here. Let's make sure this guy's blocked off. We'll work on an estate hall. Man, none of these are great. Let's grab the caltrops and just like rush that wizard's tower so it's done. She's the one calling me in here. Damn it. I had a feeling that was going to happen with Fridge Freezer. He said, I don't want to be part of this. I'd love a Blessed Soul. I should start recruiting these guys because they are absolutely spooky ghosts. You know what? When our guys become spooky ghosts, they're going to look a lot like a Blessed Soul. Do we want Sign of the Vanguard? I think so. I spent all that mana for it. Here come those birds. They're not too strong. Starry-eyed Enlightenment. Cities gain 100% knowledge. Declaring wars is unjust. Ending wars is just. You guys are going to park your buns right there and wait for him. We're going to cast Sign of the Vanguard, even though it doesn't have anybody to affect. And we have room for another hero. I would love a ranger, because I have that tier 4 bow. You're a ranger, but you cost 450 bucks. You are also level 7. I'm going to re-up that friendship. Shoot. I'm also being attacked over there. All right, we're going to deal with that. I'm gonna wait till we take our third city before I do this astral right. I guess I could turn on teleporters, man. It might not be a bad idea, and I guess let's turn on that one as well. Let's build that. Excellent. So the Phoenix is down. I can finally see the prophetic observatory here, which we'll be able to get once we take that capital. Let's move all you guys back to deal with this threat next. Chaotic influence revealed, yes. Prelude of Doom, tier 3 books. Now, we are going to get the Book of Prophecy here. But I think first we're going to grab the Tome of Subjugation. Because I think getting access to more morale stuff is the way to go. I want those Tyrant Knights, but the Intimidating Aura would be really good right now. So that's what we're going to do. You have a bunch of bonus stuff here. Don't know what bolstering spells we're going to use next. Why don't we just grab the Affinity Obelisks there as well? We get attacked by this guy. 2 to 1. Nailed it. Take a turn to heal. We'll wipe out that on the route. Repair that. Chronosis got beaten, which maybe means, I was going to say Vortex might have been flipped back. He's on his way down to take Vortex, so hopefully he can get his city back. I gotta wait 8 turns to get that alliance back, but at least we have a defensive alliance with him in the meantime. And let's do that. Also going to ask for your Silver Tongue. Do you have anything? No. Silver Tongue might let me pick up Elder Staff. They got pretty bad relations with me. And you're already absorbed. So, you know what? Probably not. You guys are waiting on money, honey. I don't know why that friendship declared. Keep having to spend money on stuff that I don't want to be spending money on. We need more Palejandros. By a sizable margin still. My tier 3 light spirit, well, I'm okay with that. Especially if I get an exemplar out of it. I need mana to get that though. Plus 10 HP, Amulet of Vitality. Let's go Ritual of Elements here on my wizard. Teleporters grant 15 mana income. So now teleporters become conduits. That's really useful. War Party from Lucerna. Friendship together. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to have to buy that mana off of somebody. 430, 455, 570. Would you sell it to me? Unsure if I'll keep him around. For right now, he proves useful, though. All right. So these guys are the Derelict Workshop, and then Lucerna is also sending a war party, so let's just move partway. Take a moment to breathe. I got 5 turns to destroy that bird nest. That's obviously not going to happen. You guys are basically healed up, though. These fights are getting a lot harder. But we're still coming out okay. You got another level up here. We'll grab Chaos Magic. None of these I need to spell out yet. Fanatical Workforce actually on our capital would probably be pretty good. Because it doesn't need to grow much more. Oh, that's really funny. This guy cut off the quarry to Clawmark Cave. And I guess that great bird army is maybe attacking me as well right now. Okay. Took the first fight without looking. There's a hero with summoned Umbral Demon. Yeah, that's always fun. Nothing quite like fighting those tier 4 units. Like, we keep getting slammed by mythic units this campaign. Ignore status resistance. That's really good on the Warlock. Literally called a Mantle of Hexing. Oh my god. We get to start attacking. I think we actually get to start attacking. I guess I'll grab Cause Despair here. Arcane Battlements and a Paladin. I'm gonna build a teleporter because they're actually really good for us now. Where I want to build it, I think we'll just put it on that farm. You got affinity obelisks. Let's just slap that circle of zealotry there. We get to pick up a Mortal Saint on our main character, which is really fun. Damage, deflection, or purge status effects. I'm actually gonna take damage deflection. Free cities with a Whispering Stone provide vision range. I don't know that we need that. There's so few free cities. You become a vassal. Decline. Friendship. Good. Derelict Workshop is attacking me again. I'm gonna have to let them do some rampaging, and because I gotta make the play on Lucerna. We kind of finally have the opportunity to do this now. I do need to cast Intimidating Aura. Oh, yeah. That's a good look. Yeah, these paladins are looking evil. I do wish you could, like... If there was something that changed the color of the paladin's armor. Like, these guardians, these guys just look pure evil, right? But the paladins kind of always look good. I mean, they do come from the Tome of Virtue, but... I like the idea about, like, also making them blackguards. That bird nest is on that observatory. TBH. I could take this observatory for like a forward heal. It's not a bad idea. Your footsteps echo through the prophetic observatory. A figure scribbles on a colossal tome. Continues writing as it clamors. The Archons condemned us for recording the deaths foretold in the stars. But in one name that returns again and again, an impossible blasphemy, a chance of redemption. Your death was decreed by fates long ago, Holy Spirit Paraclete. Today, I will correct this flaw in destiny. You only have a few seconds before the guards attack. What will you do? Encourage the attackers. Steadfast. No, we can just attack, man. We're a ghost. We're a ghost in training. At the start of combat, the enemy oracle inflicts visions of death on your leader. At the end of the turn, sustain 15 physical damage and lose morale. And have zombies spawn next to you. It's dispelled if the oracle is killed. Look, I should win this pretty easy, but this is a new wonder, so I gotta see what it looks like. Can you stand on that? Cool. Cool. The terrain here in the middle is just books. But it looks like you can walk across them. Yo, this is dope. Oh, cool. So we have like astral, dark, astral. There's order, archons. Any other stained glass? Where are the others? Where's my fair representation? All right, so what do we have? We have a chaplain, we've got an oracle, a celestial griffin, a lightbringer, a palejandro, and a titan. And we summon decaying zombies next to us every single turn. But can we summon a decaying zombie if I plug every single spot around my hero? There's a good question. Let's find out. No, we can't. So you can block it. Here's something I like. They just must have changed this in this DLC, but your favorited spells actually update as you unlock new spells now. Oh no. Our dominant affinity is now order. So we no longer summon chargers. We now summon support characters. I mean, they do have a really good heal, but... honestly, I think we just move forward here. I'm gonna move you there. Then I'm going to put a tesseract behind you. Now I have the high ground. Honestly, might as well use fervor. You know what, man? I'm gonna get attacked here, so let's cast this. Give us some defensive buffs. That zombie's gonna spawn in. You're gonna do a crazy AoE. You're gonna dominate me. I don't know why I thought Sunburst was like the Undead Titan and it originated from them. I didn't realize he could do it in range of 4. That obviously was a very bad play with our setup here. All right, that Lightbringer's got to go. Oh, that guy's also blocking me. Of course he is. Foolish chur. Let's bolster him and give him regeneration. Thankfully, like, at least this archer can't really do anything. I'm gonna summon an elemental in here, and my entire reason for doing this is so that a zombie doesn't spawn next to my archer. Oof, huge heal there. Wow, I really feel like I walked into the trap of this map, which is coming together here. That's a 40%. That's pretty good hitting all three of them. God damn, dude. Well, you can't do much. You might as well 1v1 those pallies. You're blocked because of those archers. Do you not have any stacks of fervor here? You had 5 stacks. I just couldn't see them. Is a zombie gonna spawn every single turn here? I guess it will, right? So maybe we hit him. Let you bolster. Try to do as much damage to that paladin as I can. I'll drop a static shield on that front line. That paladin actually morale broke, which is pretty good. But my Tesseract is dead. I'm a little bit worried about that paladin right now. Oh, the decaying zombie just exploded. That's nice. If you go here... Raised. That does 11. That does 22 plus a lot. Okay, I got my archer back. That's good stuff. You have precognition. But I tell you what I can do is I can bring you down. I can bring you down. Negate that with you. And then slam them with you. Dispel one effect. This guy's got decaying. So I'm actually going to do that to remove the decay so that he can lay on hands and give himself a proper heal. Why can't I cast on these guys? Oh, it lasts for 2 turns. All right, I'll save my mana. Paladin runs away due to morale. Zombie buff. That guy AoE blasts. Goes for my paladin, misses. Goes for my paladin, grazes. That guy escapes and dies, so no more zombies. Mark of Death is gone. You have precognition. Let's summon a Tesseract. Tell you what, I'm going to move you up, get rid of the precognition. Did I just flank my paladin in the face? I did. Let's try that again. Giant Slayer. Fervor heal, and I'm going to just one-shot this Griffin. Because that's kind of a deal I have to take. You're going to come over here, stand next to that guy, just shut him down. Then you're actually just going to heal yourself. I'm a little bit worried for this guy. So I'm just going to shield wall. No, you know what? Actually, that was fine. Yeah, that's fine. Let's get rid of that undead dude. 60% on the Titan bow. We'll take that. He's lost his morale, and now also he's dead. And then the chaplain is on his way out. Boom. Just get that XP just in case. Okay. The Star Seer, High Priest of the Prophetic Observatory, kneels before you defeated. Doubts plague his mind as he says, "How can this be? Does fate not want me to succeed? Are the Godir heralds of fate and not its detractors? I have much to reflect upon, Paraclete. The observatory is now yours. Please allow me to serve so that I might correct my undoing. I possess knowledge that may be of interest. What will I ask?" I gain precognition when entering defensive mode. I have a 40% chance to gain True Strike and 30% crit chance. Oh, man. Did I not just get a trait that says I always enter defensive mode at the end of my turn? Pretty sure I did. Pretty sure that's what this does. Wow, that's so good. So now at the end of every single one of our turns, we avoid the next direct damage attack. I'm taking the Tome of Prophecy, but you don't get this on your heroes, right? You only get this on your, like, units. You can't normally get that on your hero. I still need to rout enemies. You are correct. But again, this will just add up now that we have Intimidating Aura, especially. Now that we have like the cruel weapons and Intimidating Auras, those should be naturally building pretty quickly. Incredible. Oh, Kroyab. I don't mind a gold mine here. take that. Another paladin coming up to join the squad. Another hero I can't afford. You got a level of renown from that. My declaration of friendship has now ended. It says it expired. I don't know how. That lasted 2 turns. Is it because I'm running out of money? Defensive pact. That's not good. It could be because we're running out of money. No money, no mana. What just happened? My ally just took this. The Stocky Highboards, led by Alira Starsinger, occupy the territory that is yours by divine right. You see the gleaming crown from your vision suspended in the air high over the city. Its sight inspires you and your warriors. It bids you to free Lucerna from its unrightful occupants. That sucks. That sucks so bad. I just gone from being completely protected to being at war against everybody on the map. That's literally going to put me at war against everybody on the map. Can I reach this giant bird nest in a single turn? No. Almost, though. That's so raw. I didn't even see that happening. Could be cool to buy cities from the ally. Yeah. Well, Great Bird Nest is attacking me again. On the bright side, while I wait for this alliance to go, I can destroy this Great Bird Nest and I can destroy this Derelict Workshop. So we can make the best out of this. He's not allied to Fridge Freezer. I mean, it is a chaotic influence map. Why am I losing 2 of my best units? That's outrageous. Oh, it's because they're wounded. Guess I could have those paladins use lay on hands. Overheat and charge. Let's heal these guys up. I think that will get dunked. Do a Hex of Broken Spirit on the Thunderbird. Cast Elemental Focus on you. I'm just going to bring that Guardian out. I probably shouldn't have even done that. I can heal him. Okay. Trying to just like bait these phoenixes in weird patterns. Yeah, I'm alright with that. My battle scene is literally designed to take damage. Like, that's their goal. They do damage when they take damage. And then they also get fervor boosts. Now. $33 or 18 and 18. Giant Slayer. Got these guys get Giant Slayer. I'm divvying up this damage more than I would like to be. You should heal him. I gotta make sure if we kill these guys that we're prepared to stand on their corpses. I don't think I can kill them this round though, so let's probably just do as much damage as I can. I'm gonna taunt you. Keep you in the back. You got low morale. So I can get a corrupt soul out of you. You're actually totally broken. Smack him. That's pretty good. Almost killed that Phoenix. This guy's gonna move on that flank, so he's in a good spot. We'll just shield wall you, shield wall you. I'm okay with this. Less okay with that. But actually, it's good that he's in the back lines. Because then I can have these weaker paladins stand on top of him. Yeah, actually, that kind of works out really well. Right? You can stand on top of him. You can stand on top of him and kill him, I guess. I'd like for you to just charge that Thunderbird for maximum damage. You can deal with him. We have an Exemplar on a flank here, and then we're done. We don't even need to stand on corpses. Kill them all at the same time. Great. We then get attacked by another bird swarm. I guess because I'm in their territory and that's a patrol. At which point I lose both my Shade Makers, so we have to fight this too. Escalated quickly because Phoenixes, yeah. For some reason, now I'm in a swamp. I guess they attacked a different stack. So the Shade Makers still are, like, super fantastic. Oh, also, I'll tell you, the water is good because I'll take less damage from the flames. Yeah, we have like a metric ton of heals. So you know what? You should probably go there. Heals. Wizards. It's again all flying units, basically. A lot of anti-range, which is certainly what they're going to be trying to go for here. I'm gonna have to keep this fairy in the back. It's a little too wounded. 3 rally, 2 strengthen. Let's cast that on the Wind Rager. What's the range on that? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's pretty good. I think you can probably go into elemental focus. Concerned about his HP quite a lot. I wish I had some just like regeneration spells. I suppose I could conjure elemental. You know what? This is probably a good spot to do that. Because at least I'll get a bit of a heal out of it. Blah. Cool change to call animal. Now you can choose what to summon. Ooh. With a mana cost for a tier 2 unit. Oh, that rules. I love that. That's a great change. Man, I could do that, but I think 100% Titan bow shots on this Phoenix is the way to go. That's really good damage. You could smite. You're just going to attack normally. This guy is hella broken. So I can get a corrupt spirit out of him, but for some reason the corrupt spirit is going to spawn over there instead of behind him. I don't know what the hell happened there. I am not super okay with that. You got a big lightning storm. These guys are actually in like serious threatened range right now. I might lose those fairies. Smite him. Smite you. Taunt him. Kill him. These are exemplars. That guy's actually broken. So I could do this. Do that. Ah, these light elementals don't fly. I don't know why I thought that they did. But I guess I'll just have to summon another one then. Unfortunately. Oh, he grazed it. Nice. Triple miss. Excellent. His morale's broken. 43. A. $20. How is that now 20? Because he's fleeing? %71% chance of death. Crushing anguish. Yes, let them rout. Failed to capture that bounty, but it's okay. Why aren't I healing? This is allied territory. I'm not healing at all. Why aren't I healing? That feels peculiar. Not sure about that. Grammy G, thank you for the primer. Welcome to the agency. Changes they made to mages are outstanding. I really like the new class changes. I think that they are across the board quite good, quite strong. And thank you for the follow. Muchly appreciated. Let's get an estate hall down here. Let's get nothing up here because we're broke all the time. Let's grab a couple of level ups. Mastered focus, +1 range on magic attacks as well. Oh, there's a lot going on. Oh, there's a lot going on. Decline. You like fridge freezer. That declaration is expired. You don't like me anymore. You canceled the bounty. These guys started a war against each other. These guys started a war against each other. These guys broke their alliance. This will break my defensive pact. That's good. That means I can break my defensive pact to turn earlier. I am gonna steal your mana. And then attack this smaller army. I really like that Autumn Fairy. So I'm gonna have to fight this. I really don't like having to fight this, but with this whole like not healing thing I'm currently doing, don't see me having much of a choice. Lay on hands, lay on hands. Keep you out of the fight. Keep you out of the fight. See if we can do this battle quickly. Okay. AoE 4 of them there. AoE 4 of them here. Just put the Broken Hex on the Phoenix. Chance of dominating. I should have used the Ritual of Elements last turn. Would have given me a pretty significant damage boost. Get rid of that guy. All right. Obviously, you want to go in and do the most amount of damage here. His morale is pretty much broken. If I summon a Tesseract here, I think I can kill him. Oh my god, it grazed. What is the chance? I'm going to hit him with that to guarantee it, and then I can move this guy in for the smite. Okay. Still don't want to lose this pixie, so I'm gonna keep fighting this myself. No, it feels like they basically got it. Perfect. Okay. No needlessly losing units. Hardy Greaves. And a lightning sword. Finally, some items. Very fast movement, swift. Yeah, I'm definitely not taking that off of you. But I could give you a lightning sword instead of that short spear, and that would actually be good. I could also then give you Hardy Greaves. I could give you a vampire spider mount. That would be really good for you. I kind of want to give you Hardy Greaves for the crit. Crit Wizard? Why not? We're out of this guy's territory now. Cheaper rally of lieges. No. You got a signature skill. Again, I think I'm going to take Adaptive Order and take Faithful. Mostly for the Keeper's Mark. You gained a level of Renown with that as well, fighting alongside the Ruler, of course. And honestly, I am happy to answer this call. And then I'm going to decline this. So I have peace in one turn. We go back to neutral. Room of Recall, Doom Death, Spelljammer. I mean, the Room of Recall is not bad. But I think there's other things I'd rather put that money towards. Fairies have been so useful this run. Yeah, eventually take the Tome of Famous and honor them. I mean, down the road, quite possibly. We're going to be able to recruit fairies soon. I don't know why that guy thinks that we're on good terms all of a sudden. I got room for another hero. I am being pillaged back here because I can no longer take Lucerna. I'm going to ally with Fridge Freezer. I'm definitely not planning to do that. But I don't know that I want to spend 200 bucks on you right now. You want me to capture Lucerna? Dude, I would love to do that. Unjust. Yuck. Seeing as I'm gonna have to do that. We still have open borders. So thankfully I can at least walk through this territory. But okay, so our once lofty alliance has sort of fallen apart, but it's put us in a different position where we could actually take Dutyford, which is a tier 30 city. Wow, that is definitely an advanced start city. We could take that as our 4th city instead, and it would connect up all of our territory. I could still probably put an outpost over here as well. And then maybe if we stay friends with Fridge, who did manage to retake Vortex, and new friends with this Eldritch ruler in the middle, we're still potentially protected from everything. So let's plan to do that and do this big betrayal to take back Lucerna in the next video. Because we're at turn 80. That's a nice round number. I like that. Hope you come back and join us in the next one. Until then.